Well, everyone, we've got it. I think it's the first box of second edition Metazoo Cryptid Nation on the interwebs. We're going to rip this open and have some fun with second edition Cryptid Nation. I know lots of people have been excited about this and waiting who missed out on first edition. Get my camera going here. So pretty cool. It's, this is not, it is a limited product. I think that's important to note. It is not like an unlimited product. It is a limited product, but it is second edition. I'm not sure that the print run has been announced yet. I don't know when that gets announced or if it gets announced or whatever. But this is the second edition. It looks pretty much the same as first edition, except for it's got the second edition and it's got second edition on the foiling too, and most of the boxes are not damaged like first edition. They feel like the same though. They feel like they have that extra weight. Nightfall was packed a little tighter. Some people didn't like that, but I actually like the tighter packed ones. But this is it feels like the same, but the box that this is in a much thicker situation here. So let's rip this open and get into it and see what the difference is in second edition and hop into it. So there's a better little image for you of the boxes and everything that's on it. And you got your little security seal. Well, that's how we do security seals. Oh, I forgot those box toppers. I love box toppers. I forgot there was a box topper. I think these are different than the first edition. You guys want to you want to go straight into the box topper? You want to just get straight to the good stuff and the packs feel better too. All right, let's go straight to the good stuff. Now, previously box toppers, you wanted to cut them, but these seem a little bit different. This is way easier to open than the old box toppers. You don't have to cut this one. The old packs Mike was definitely trying to figure out, oh, this looks cool. Definitely trying to figure out the packs. Ocean. So are these alt terras? Is that what these are? Poncho art terras, I think, as opposed to the other ones are auras. I think I'm remembering that right. Man, that foiling is strong. It's cool. You can hardly see the art, but it's kind of on the table. Oh, it's an ocean. That's kind of cool. All right. So there we go. We got an ocean. Let's see if we can pull Mothman, baby. Give me that Mothman. All right. Packs are the same packs as Nightfall, which is good. I like the packs much better than the Cryptid Nation first edition ones. Cards. Let's see. They do not. I thought they were. Oh, so I thought they maybe had the weaknesses on them. I don't think they do. Yeah, they do not have the weaknesses on them. Interesting. So it is like a straight reprint of basically a straight reprint with just the second edition down there in the corner. It looks like a pretty much straight reprint. I'm not sure if there's any other differences that I can note. Because in Nightfall, they added different the strengths and the weaknesses, and I liked that. Let's see. Some people like pulling from the black tab down there. So I guess we did not hit whatever the secret rare is. I'm assuming that is in the box topper. Oh, second pack, I guess. A full hollow Jersey Devil. The memories in the Discord server on the Jersey Devil. Only if you know. Only if you were there. Only if you're there. So second edition, we still don't know the print run, but most importantly than the print run and any sort of tendies, this is great for getting people into the game. I don't think that the speculative market is going to be stoked on second edition. Frankly, I think there's still plenty of room for first edition to grow. It's sitting at $8.50. I saw a box sell for $9.25 on Facebook this week. That was in pretty good condition. So I think there's still some room for that to grow, and I think this is a great spot for people just to not make any excuses. Oh, there's a fireball. To not make any excuses for not building decks if they want to. Those people who do want to get into the gameplay side, Beast of Busco. Whether that be felt something weird on them. Sometimes the packs have a little dust on the back of the cards every now and then. The people who are there's no excuse to this will limit it so that there's no excuse to not have trying out gameplay, because before you're do I really want to make a deck that has Mothman in it? If Mothman is a $100 or $1,000 card or whatever it is. Chessie, there we go. I had a dog named Chessie when I was a kid, so that the dog looked nothing like that, but it reminds me of my dog Chessie, who got hit by a car. But don't be sad. It was a great dog, and now I have 2 great dogs today. One's named Batman, and one's name is Golly. So, like, you know, don't be sad about my dog. But that card reminds me of Chessie, who is a fantastic dog. Unending Fire Crystal. So it's fun. I love seeing the old Cryptid Nation stuff. It's fun. It's nostalgic already to me because we did a lot of streams with. We have to do a Bigfoot. You know what? The foiling seems a little bit stronger in this set. I kind of like it. The ocean was a little bit much, but like the main foiling being a little stronger is kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like the strength of it. Let's see. I don't have a first edition in the room here. I don't think. Yeah, I just have a couple Kickstarter cards up there. Anyway. So I think now is when this, for Metazoo, they're going to have their organized play kit coming out. That's when you're going to start seeing the game take this kind of turn from purely, there's a couple people who are like building decks and doing some deck stuff, but now like there's no excuse. Now, like for me, if I do a deck tech video, I can't be like, it's a $700 deck. Now I can be like, hey, look, if you do this in second edition, this is a $60 deck, $70 deck. And I think that's a great opportunity for this game to grow outside. And hopefully those, if you care, I love Alien Astronaut. That artwork reminds me of like what I used to try to doodle on in class. Like I used to doodle all the space stuff when I was in high school because I wasn't paying attention in school. And it reminds me of what I thought I was doodling, but I wasn't because I was not good at art. A Blood Ruby. I thought that was going to be a Mothman. Every time I see that dark card, I think, oh, it's a Mothman. Ooh, the Piazza Bird. The Pizza Bird. I'll take a Pizza Bird too. You guys know I collect Mothman and Pizza Birds. Bat Squatch is cool too. Chupacabra is not one that I collect. Not a big fan of Chupacabra. So like this is where like the rubber meets the road for Metazoo. I think like we will see now people who are, I think, interested in learning how to play. I've heard from quite a few Magic the Gathering people. Ooh, the Loveland Frogman. The gameplay is easy to learn. It's like, and I've had this experience, but the people who I've played with, who are Magic the Gathering players, the experience is easy to learn because it's similar to Magic, but it's also different enough that it can be fun. The biggest, I thought every time I think it's going to be the Mothman. The biggest gripe I get is like with the fourth wall effects, how is it going to be competitive? And like, I think the solution to that, and we haven't seen how that comes up, but like your LGS or whatever the tournament scene ends up being, they just kind of say this is what the meta is, or this is what the gameplay is for this tournament or that tournament, and then you build the deck and tailor it towards that. I think that's a cool different dynamic that could mix up the way that this TCG is done. So I think it's cool. Minhoon, where's that guy from? It just says, oh, we're getting focused. Hawaii. Oh yeah, I knew that already. Hawaii. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to the Mothman Museum. So the Mothman Museum is 35 minutes away from my house. Earth's Court. Guys, look at the foiling. I feel like the foiling is different. I wish I had a first edition around me. The Mothman Museum is like 35 minutes away from my house. And I really want to go do a Mothman. I think this summer I'm going to take my daughter up to the Mothman Museum. Ooh, the Flatwoods Monster. Another West Virginia cryptid from Braxton County. Right down the road. That's like 2 hours away. But I want to do like a Mothman in the Mothman Museum tour. Like, I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be funny content for the channel. It's close enough to TCG. Another Loveland Frogman. Is our second? Dude, Loveland Frogman is one of the ones on TCG Player that moves. It moves quick. That card moves quick on TCG Player. That's a crowd favorite for sure. I wonder if there's a Ohio crowd. Like a big Ohio Metazoo crowd. Oh, Hodag. I get yelled at for mispronouncing Hodag all the time. I call it Hodag, but I like Hodag better than Hodag. And I like Pizza Bird better than Piazza Bird. So that's how I go things. Lightning Glass. Anyway, it'll be really interesting because now there's not really an excuse to building a deck. So if you are, if you're into the zoo, the Metazoo, this is our chance to like try out the game and build some decks and have some fun with it and like babe the blue ox. I think as content creators too is always tough, because even as a content creator, like you don't necessarily want to sleeve up a stupid expensive deck to play, and like now we don't have that. Ooh, a full hollow chaos crystal. There we go. You may fatigue this page at any time to generate 3 aura of any type. So I love that, like right now is a great opportunity. So like, you know, patrons, I've got boxes at 115 I think for patrons. Oh, another Earth's Core. So make sure you hit that up. There is a limit on those, and then we'll do a bundle later. But I got the boxes, so I wanted to make sure I can get those out as soon as possible. I'm not allowed to ship till the 31st, so in 10 days it'll ship out. Another blood ruby. That's like our third blood ruby. People really like those artifacts. The generate aura. People, that's like been a hot spec by people in the Metazoo community. As a Snallygaster. This one is always the one that reminds me the most about Pokemon. It reminds me of what's that? Not Fardfetch, but whatever Fardfetch evolves into. I don't know why it reminds me of that, but Snallygaster is from Fredericks County, Maryland. Is known to be the king of the fearsome critters. How small is it? It's a critter? It's a critter now? Why is it in kilograms? Look how big it is. It's 732 kilograms and its height is 27 meters. But it's from America. Why aren't we in? Are all of them like that? Death Beam, good card. Are all of them in meters? And the height is the height is 93 hands. And the weight is, they're all different. Oh my gosh, I love it. That one's in meters and kilograms. I've never looked at that. Height 93 hands. What is the lore behind that? That's funny. That's super funny. All right, a couple packs left. Let's hit this Mothman, baby. Let's hit the 2nd edition Mothman. The Fresno Nightcrawlers. Not a Mothman. Tops packs. Man, some of those tops prices are... I knew the first sighting cards were going to be good. Maybe it's like deep inside I knew I wasn't going to pull any, so I didn't think they were going to be that good. But the prices on those are crazy right now. It's crazy to me. Man. Uh-oh. Another blood ruby. Is that 4 blood rubies? That's crazy too. All right, come on. 6 packs to get a Mothman. Come on, if we get a Mothman, we'll give away the rest of the packs, whatever's after. If we get a Mothman. Just want a Mothman. Ooh, Metal Man of Alabama. This is another one of my favorites. I love that card. It reminds me of Futurama. I wonder if Futurama is stolen from the lore of Metal Man of Alabama. I guess like the idea of like just not that original. So like maybe it's just not, maybe the whole Cryptid is stolen from like just the idea that it's not super original. Fresno Nightcrawlers again. Oh, not a big fan of the Fresno Nightcrawlers. It always makes me feel a little weird. From California. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. Fresno, huh? Geeky Bird. There we go. All right. Come on, Mothman. We're in West Virginia, baby. I was going to do a Mothman outside my house for Christmas. Like a light up Christmas themed Mothman. But my wife said no. So, jerk. Oh! We got a Mothman! Oh, the classic Mothman joke gets us the Mothman, reverse hollow Mothman. All right, these packs are to a random commenter. We'll leave these 2 packs to a random commenter. Comment in your comment. You just have to include your favorite cryptid, and if you don't have a cryptid, then research a cryptid, and you'll get whatever's in these 2 packs. The Enfield Monster from Enfield, Illinois. The Enfield Monster. And then the last pack here, you'll get whatever is in this Metazoo pack. Here you go. Forest God Amber's an artifact. There you go. Get yourself ready for Wilderness, where you'll be able to generate 2 forest aura mana, whatever we call it. Power, is that what they're called in I think it's power. Anyway, there you go. That's fun. We have a pretty good box. We got a reverse hollow moth That's always good. And then, you know, we had tons of like Blood Ruby. That's an artifact. A Chaos Crystal is really good. 2 Loveland Frogmen. That's a really good hit. Another Blood Ruby. A Bigfoot. This was a good box. Jersey Devil. That was a good box. That was a win of a box. Good job. Good job. First, second edition Metazoo box. You done good. Hey everyone. I hope you guys have a great day. Remember, be kind to the people around you, and we will see you again next video.